So, yung GAA is a general law, correct?
That is correct.
And sin tax law is a special law.
That is correct.
And any lawyer will tell you, or any member of Congress will tell you that a general law cannot amend a special law.
That is correct, Your Honor, Mr.
In
President.
other words, what the Senate did and what the House did was illegal. Paano nakalusot ito sa House? May mga abogado ron. Sa Senate, may mga abogado. Paano po nakalusot?
Maraming salamat, Mr. President. At yung nag-iisang tanong na interpelasyon ko sa good gentleman mula sa San Juan, nabanggit nga po nila kanina yung panukalang supplemental budget sa halagang 74 billion pesos. Inauthorize po ako ng minority leader namin na itanong po ito sa good gentleman mula sa San Juan dahil bagamat suportado po namin iyan mula sa minority, ano naman po ang reassurance na kapag ka naipasa po natin yung supplemental budget na may halagang 74 billion pesos, masisiguro naman po na hindi nananatiling napakatagal kundi mapapabilis at in fact dapat mapapasok sa turnaround time ng PhilHealth sa pag-reimburse po sa ating mga hospitals. Mr. President, good gentleman mula sa San Juan.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. President. Malaki bagay ho sana kung talagang ito yung subok lamang po, no? Pero ito talaga yung, as I mentioned earlier, this was the amount that was proposed budget for PhilHealth na nawala, no? Naging controversial po ito. Ito po yung kasama sa National Expenditure Program. And also, Your Honor, Mr. President, alam naman po natin dahil magkasama na po tayo, yung amount, those were yung pong katanungan din natin, yung mga funds that are earmarked for PhilHealth, tulad po nung nanggaling sa mga sin taxes, yung pong galing sa PCSO, sa PAGCOR. Bagamat ito po nawala nung 2025, saan po dapat dinala? Pero dapat po ito maibalik pa rin ho dahil nasa batas po ito na talagang earmark po ito and it should be used entirely for PhilHealth's use para po sa benepisyo ng mga miyembro nito. So ito po ay part na rin po itong 74.4 billion. Hopefully ito yung breakdown, no, for PhilHealth premium indirect contributors. Supposedly ito yung nawala, no, yung sa mga indigents, seniors and PWDs na magagamit din po syempre sa mga pagbayad ng mga dapat bayan ng PhilHealth. Yung po 53 billion for the premium of indirect contributors, 21 billion for improvement further of PhilHealth's benefit packages. As we all know, yung po lalo na yung mga Z benefit packages, medyo kahit paano to medyo maganda. Halimbawa, kidney transplant, 600,000, yung pong open heart surgery about 500,000 and so on. So may mga pinadagdag pa po tayo na mga iba pang mga diseases and other mga bagay na pwede pa isama, no, pati yung dental may isama rin po. And so yun po, yung 53 billion, 31 billion, that's yung 128 billion health insurance and others. So we're hoping that with this, kahit paano naman ay yung pong binanggit ng Pangulo na zero balance billing and others, kahit paano maging katotohanan, no? It will be a challenge, no doubt, no? Pero kung talagang pupunduhan po naman natin ay sa tingin ko naman ay malaking bagay. And I would say that kahit paano kung ito po ay diretso natin maibibigay ay mararamdaman kaagad ito natin mga kababayan.
Bago ako tumugon, Mr. President, the good gentleman from Cavite would like to interject.
With the permission of the Deputy Minority Leader.
Yes, Mr. President.
Senator Lacson is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. With the permission of the gentleman from San Juan and the distinguished lady from Iloilo, what you're trying to... my question first, Mr. President, is at what point during the budget deliberations of the 2025 budget was the 74 billion realigned to other items from the PhilHealth funds? BICAM, House version, or Senate version?
Your Honor, Mr. President, sa House version po, nandun po, pero mas nabawasan sa atin ng konti, bahagya. Pero doon po sa BICAM talagang nawala
Mas
na.
malaki. How much was realigned in the House version? And how much was realigned under the Senate version? And how much was realigned in the BICAM?
From what I remember, Your Honor, Mr. President, doon sa Senate version, nasa 43 billion pa, no?
Ang na-realign.
Ang natira.
Ang natira.
Apo.
Out of the
nung
74 billion.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. President. Tapos nung BICAM, doon nga lang po na nawala na talaga.
Okay. So, yung GAA is a general law. Correct.
That is correct.
And syntax law is a special law.
That is correct.
And any lawyer will tell you, or any member of Congress will tell you that a general law cannot amend a special law.
That is correct, Your Honor, Mr.
In
President.
other words, what the Senate did and what the House did was illegal.
Your Honor, Mr. President, that's already nasa subject na ho yun siguro
Alam
sa
ko po,
Supreme Court.
tinatanong ko lang. Alam ko nasa Supreme Court. And we're just discussing, dapat alam natin, hindi natin pinayagan kasi alam nating the GAA, being a general law, cannot amend a special law which is the syntax law.
That is correct, Your Honor, Mr.
Kasi
President.
naka-earmark yan under the syntax law.
Tama po. Yung
So bakit nakalusot po sa Senate?
yung syntax law at yung sa PCSO, sa PAGCOR, lahat po yun ay naka-earmark dapat talaga.
Yun nga ang tanong ko po, paano nakalusot ito sa House? May mga abogado ron, sa Senate may mga abogado, paano po nakalusot na
Anong provision yung nilagay nila?
effectively inamend ng GAA yung special law?
Yun nga po, Mr. President.
You may not answer, Mr. President. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator Lacson.
Salamat, Mr. President. By way of closing my brief interpellation sa good gentleman from San Juan, 2 punto po. Una, importante po yung pinoint out ng good gentleman from Cavite. At yun po yung isang dahilan na kasama ng dating minority leader na si dating Senador Coco Pimentel. Nag-manifest po ako nung BICAM, nung nakaraang budget debates na hindi ko pipirmahan yung BICAM version dahil effectively dinifund ang PhilHealth. Despite the fact, tulad ng pinaalala ng good gentleman from San Juan kanina lamang, yan po ay amounts na earmarked. Earmarked po ng batas tungkol sa buwis, earmarked po mula sa mga government-owned and controlled corporations. And pangalawa po, Mr. President, muli kaya po importanteng constitute at ma-convene muli yung Joint Congressional Oversight Committee sa Universal Healthcare Law para iwasto, no, yung mga mali noon, punuin yung mga gaps para hindi po paurong kundi pasulong yung implementasyon natin ng UHC. Yung nabanggit po ng good gentleman from Cavite and San Juan, yan nga po yung kaso na nasa Korte Suprema pa. At sana po, kung maagang magkaroon ng ruling dyan at hari nawa alang-alang sa DOH at PhilHealth, mas maaga nang maibalik ng executive yung pondong iyan sa PhilHealth para hindi na kailanganin pa ng Kongreso mag-appropriate parang muli ng 74 billion pesos na yan na talaga namang by laws ay earmarked para sa PhilHealth.